Excuse me, you with the sunglasses, I need you back on this side. With the camera, for balance, otherwise Costa Concordia. Okay, hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard. My name is Roy and I'm going to take you on a boat trip for about half an hour through the veins of Bruges. I'm also driving a new boat today, fully electric, 1 meter longer, so hopefully without any accidents. We start here in front of us with the May Bridge. And the May Bridge is one of the oldest bridges of the city and is dated in the 13th century. And the front of this bridge is a couple of months ago completely renovated. But if you want to see how it was in original state, you have to look at the back side of the bridge. And after the bridge, on your right hand side you will see the God's house, the Pelican. You can see the Pelican here just above the red door. These houses were built by rich people and were housed by poor elderly. And it goes all the way up to the Black Gate, and that's now bed and breakfast, sold for €5 million. A bargain. And for the German people, it's called Stiftungshaus. Wunderbar. And if you would go to the right side, we could go to Ghent. But that's 45 kilometers from here. This boat would take a day or two to get there, and we don't have beer on board, so we will just go to the left side, but also very beautiful. And the houses here on your right hand side in yellow are also God's houses. There are about 50 God's houses in Bruges. And if you want to know how deep the waterways water is, between 1 to 3 meters. Also like little place to fish. You can fish here on cars and eels. And it's also very good to eat here in the restaurant. It's very good with the green sauce. But it's not eel from here. And I must say, eel you can only get in fancy restaurants, and people like it because it tastes like dirt. And on your right side you can see my first accident of the year. That's why I have a new boat. And after the bridge, right up front of us, you'll see the Jan van Eyck Square with a statue of Jan van Eyck. Jan van Eyck is a famous painter and belongs to the Flemish Primitives. The Flemish Primitives is a group of Flemish painters. There you can see lots of paintings in the Groningen Museum. And you only see the back of the statue, but I think from here you have a very nice view that he's painting the building right in front of him. And the building right in front of him isn't the church, it's a merchant's house. And it's also in this building the stock market was invented. Voila. And here we are going to make a turn because it's the dead end. Voila, picture time. And down the small street, right in front of us, you'll find the oldest pub of the city, Café Vlissingen. It was built in the 15th century and it is still open. It's in the middle of the street, right in front of us, where you see a flag outside. And it's a very nice cafe actually. You can play very old games over there, made in wood, some kind of shuffle games. And also the food is very good. They make stew with beer from Bruges. Always good. And here on your left hand side you can see some little faces on the walls of the houses just above the windows. These little faces kept out the evil spirits or your mother-in-law. And we call them gargoyles just above the windows here, and also a little bit further, and also a big one just above the black gate. And if you walk around in Bruges, you can find them in all kinds of forms, bigger, smaller, different kind of shapes. And that's actually the best thing to do in Bruges. Walk around a little bit and enjoy the beauty of the architecture. And because I'm talking about architecture, you see the building here with the red door. This building has won an architect prize in the 90s. I see the prize on the rooftop, a little architect statue. And if you pass by here later this afternoon, you have to take a close look inside the doorknob. If you look inside the doorknob, you will see a little naked guy. It's a hidden gem. And a little bit further on your right hand side you will see a little statue of a bear. Just above the second brown door a little bit further. This bear is the mascot of the city. They also use it for football club names FC Bruges. And we have the best club of Belgium and the world. And if you disagree, you can get out of the boat. and it's just above the brown door here. Yeah, some people among us call it soccer.
Yeah.
And here on your right hand side you will also see a beautiful tea house built in the 18th century. And here a little bit further on your left hand side you will see the fish market of Bruges. The fish market of Bruges was built in the 18th century, and it is still possible to buy fresh fish every morning from Wednesday till Saturday. And it's also a gift of Napoleon Bonaparte. For the people who like beer, on your right hand side it's called 2B. It's free entrance. You can find all the Belgian beers placed on one wall here. It's also called the beer wall, and there are more than 1,800 Belgian beers. And to be precise, 1,835. I was here yesterday. I can try them all today, it will be a lot of fun. And my favorite beer is Carolus Triple. Carolus Triple. It's also been the best triple in the world. 6-7 years ago, but watch out, it's 11%. And that's a lot. And the tower here right in front of us is the Church of Our Lady. The Church of Our Lady is 122 meters high and only made out of bricks, even the rooftop. And inside the church you can also visit Michelangelo's world famous Madonna with Child, the statue. Passius Bridge, and they call it the most beautiful bridge of the city. People from all over the world come here to take their marriage pictures on this bridge. And if you walk on the bridge, then you can see that the upper layer of the bridge is made of old gravestones. Very romantic. So that was part. And here on your right hand side, a very beautiful view of the Church of Our Lady. Hermosa, bellissimo, schön, wunderschön. Che bello. So, ladies and gentlemen, the next bridge is one of the lowest bridges of the city, so don't stand up and watch out for your head. And watch out, it goes lower and lower, we also call it the guillotine bridge. Attention a la testa y recorda la cabeza y los cuernos. Kopf einziehen, Brücke sehr niedrig. So you have to wait a little moment. The other boat has priority, but enjoy the view. Watch out! No decapitations. Very good. Welcome to Jurassic Park. And here on your right hand side you have a begin. How far Beginage was built in the 12th century. They don't live begins here anymore, but sisters from the Benedictine order still live here. And you can also visit this very beautiful inside with a very big garden and all kinds of small houses. Here on your right side, a beautiful church to visit. And like you see, it's surrounded by walls. You can't say city walls because it's more like a city in a city. And here right in front of us, you see a nest of a swan just in front of the fence over there. Yeah. And after the bridge on your right hand side, you have the most important building of the city, that's a beer brewery, the half man, or in English, the half moon. House beers are Brusselzot or Bridges, Cool and Strafhendrik or Strong Hendrik. And it was also the news, actually, world news, because we are the first city in the world who has a beer pipeline. It's 3.4 kilometers long and it goes from the brewery to the bottlery outside of the city, the first beer pipeline in the world. Something to be proud of. Watch out for your head, still the same old bridge. Atención la testa, la cabeza, cop, einsehen. Exciting, isn't it? You can see some blood splatters here from us, both some hair. Y los cuernos aquí. And here on your left-hand side, you have the old hospital St. Jan. Now it's a museum about Hans Memling. Hans Memling is known for his paintings and also belongs to the Flemish primitives. And it's also one of the oldest hospitals of Europe, and it's dated around the 12th century. And for the German people, here a little bit further on your right hand side, you will see a Blumsklo. You see the wooden thing coming out of the wall a little bit further on your right? Well, the Germans have a word for it. It's called a Blumsklo. And a Blumsklo is a toilet. If it rubs in the water, you hear the sound plum. Blumsklo. So enjoy the eel tonight. And here on your left side above us also beautiful gargoyles. Lots of spires, gargolas, gargoyle. Oh, and on your right side we also have something new, and I think it's very special. It's a city map, made in lace and Spitze Dantella. Only took me 3 hours to make it. And the white building on your right hand side with all the tiny windows, well, the tiny windows also have something special. You'll see a pink shine on them, and that's because it's Murano crystal from Venice. And each tiny window, the price is 500 euros. It's also a luxury hotel. You can always walk into the front door and then you see all the pictures of all the famous people who stayed here. There's also a picture of me. So ladies and gentlemen, the tour is almost at its end, and I wish you a very nice holiday and enjoy Bruges. And don't forget the guide, it's my beer money, but for after work, and it's so hot today. Hasta la próxima y muchas chocolates y cervezas. Yo soy marinero, yo soy capitán. Hills, Bazenbrücke, beer and schnapps. Ciao, arrivederci, quattro formaggi, pasta vongole, my favorite. Houden bedankt, de naastenheid, de ballen, de mazzel, cheerio, slaantje, multi obrigada, talaga, sayonara, saikin, do svidaya, do widzenia, do pobacina, and many, many more. Namaste, shukran. Sara perché ti amo. Gule gule, galaxra, jim bum.
You! Watch out for the arms. Arms and something.